Hello TL Travelers, and welcome to or welcome back to the TL Travel YouTube channel. If you are new here, welcome to the family. In the last few videos, I have been sharing with you guys some travel information, travel updates, and travel tips related to travel in 2021. And today, with the holidays coming up, they are fast approaching and people are traveling again more and more, I wanted to sit down really quickly and share with you my top 5 tips for travel over the holidays, specifically this year in 2021. So if you enjoy travel and travel content, feel free. I would love it if you would hit that like and subscribe button. And yeah, let's just jump into today's 5 quick tips. So my very first tip is to just be prepared, think ahead. You cannot predict what situations are going to come about, but you definitely can prepare. Prepare for things like travel delays, prepare for things like travel cancellations, and all of those other things that come not just with a busy travel season, but with weather and all of the other, dare I say, COVID delays that are going to be added on top of that this year, especially here in Canada with the vaccine travel mandate just being rolled out here at the end of November. Things could be a little, dare I say, dicey, a little bit slow, so arrive prepared for anything. My second tip, drilling down on being prepared, is to give yourself plenty of time, specifically at the airport. I cannot tell you, and I don't know if you guys have seen them too, just how many videos I have seen over the past few months as travel picks up again of people in customs and people enduring these huge long lines for check-in that are slow and nearly missing their flights. Some people are missing their flights, and I can only guess that the holidays are going to make that a little bit more hectic, a little bit more chaotic. So be sure to check the website or the social media or what have you for whatever airport you are planning to fly out of in good enough time to know if there are any updates about delays and things like that. And then when you arrive at the airport, give yourself quite a bit more time, especially if you're checking baggage and especially if you are traveling internationally and need to go through customs to get through and just have a relaxing experience. Even if that means getting through in a good amount of time and then having some time to wait around before your flight boards, I think that's probably better than missing your flight altogether, especially over the holidays. My third is regarding entry requirements. This is more so if you are traveling internationally, but if you're traveling domestically here in Canada, you will also need to provide your proof of vaccination. So make a list of all of the things that you are going to need to get to your destination, because your list this year is going to look different from your list last year. Make a list, check it twice, and don't have any regrets when you get to the airport and realize that you might have forgotten something very important. Speaking of entry requirements and documents required for travel, if you are traveling to the US, I did post a video about traveling from Canada to the US, and I will link that down below. And then I also posted a video about the requirements for travel here within Canada, travel exemptions when it comes to vaccinations and things like that. So I will link those videos down below if you're interested, along with some resources for you to check out. But yeah, entry requirements and documents. Make sure you get extra diligent on that one. And then my fifth and final tip and list is to make yourself what I'm calling like a COVID kit or a COVID list, checklist for items that you can bring to help yourself have a safe journey. Things like extra masks, sanitizer, and then of course your documentation, which we just discussed. I know that my very first flight during the pandemic that I took last year, I got to the airport with my handy dandy mask and was notified that the mask that I was wearing was actually not a allowed mask or a regulated mask. And luckily I did have some other masks on hand, so I was able to pull one of those out and board without having to go through the hassle of going to find a shop and purchasing an overpriced, let's be honest, mask at the airport there. So just things like that that you might need that will come in handy. Having those on hand is gonna make your trip a whole lot less stressful. And if you don't end up needing them, no big deal, but at least you were prepared. So those are my 5 top tips for traveling over the holidays this year. Obviously, there are other tips that I have regarding holiday travel outside of these COVID related things. So if you are interested in one of my previous travel planning videos for more tips, I will leave those linked up above and down below. But before I head out, I'm just going to leave you with this. Obviously, traveling during 2021 can be a little bit chaotic and a little bit stressful. People are on edge, and especially around the holidays, this is going to get, I can only assume, more and more stressful and more chaotic. So please, if you are feeling any symptoms at all, be sure that you stay home and do not travel. Follow all of the protocol that is laid out for your safety and the safety of others. And just please, if you have it anywhere in you, be kind to one another, because it is the holiday season and you really never know what anyone is going through at any given time. So until I see you in my next video, feel free to like and subscribe, stay great, travel safe, and I will see you next Sunday for another travel video. Bye guys.